price of gold has extended its New Year rally to jump more than 1%, hitting the highest level since June. And analysts predict it will continue to rise throughout the year.
It peaked at just above $1,850 per ounce on Wednesday. Gold prices have been gradually increasing since November as investors opt for safe havens amid economic uncertainty. Let's get more on this. Nitesh Shah is head of Commodities and Macroeconomic Research at WisdomTree. Welcome back to the programme, Nitesh. So once again, investors turning to gold in times of crises. Just why is it so attractive?
Yeah, gold has always been an asset that people turn to in terms of crisis, in terms of uncertainty. It acts as a great hedge against financial uncertainty, geopolitical uncertainty, and indeed it is seen as that sort of defensive asset. During 2022, people expected a little bit more from gold, given how high inflation was, because gold often acts as that counterbalance to inflation, but it faced strong headwinds from rising treasury yields and an appreciating dollar. In the last month or so, we've been seeing the dollar and treasury yields, actually the dollar depreciate and treasury yields come off, which has actually helped gold increase in price. So gold is getting its moment in the sun right now because more things are sitting in its favor. While inflation is taming, it's still at quite elevated levels.
And it's not the only game in town, though. It's faced some strong competition from cryptocurrencies in recent years. I just wanted to get your thoughts on whether crypto offers a realistic threat or whether you think gold will keep on shining.
Yeah, a lot of people draw the parallels between gold and cryptocurrencies in the sense that they are pseudo-currencies, they're competitors to fiat money, dollars issued by the Federal Reserve or yen or euro notes, for example, but it's not issued by a central bank. Its supply is very much fixed by how much gold can be mined out of the ground, and the parallel in the cryptocurrency world is how much cryptocurrency can be mined or created, which is generally fixed by design. For those reasons, people draw the parallels. But unfortunately, that's where it really stops. If you look at the behavior between gold and the cryptocurrencies, they're vastly different. Cryptocurrencies tend to be a lot more volatile in terms of price behavior. They tend to be less defensive. In fact, if anything, they tend to be pro-cyclical, and that was really illustrated in the second half of 2022, when cryptocurrencies really started to take a large drawdown, whereas gold held quite steady. So I think that investor shift towards cryptocurrencies away from gold has probably come closer to an end. And people, but what people are recognizing is that there are complementary asset classes that do different things, and therefore could be combined into a portfolio to provide those different traits.
And prices have been rising in recent months. Final question then, what's your outlook for gold in 2023?
Yeah, so we expect, while inflation will continue to tame, it will remain way above most central banks' target levels. So if inflation remains at around 3.5–4% by the end of this year, and treasury yields continue to decline, so moving to around 3.4% on the 10-year for the US, up from down from 3.6% today. And the dollar continues to depreciate to around the dollar basket of around 100 or around 104 today. That should give gold a sufficient sort of tailwind to move to around 1950 by the end of this year. But I wouldn't even rule out 2000 by the end of this year, with those things holding in its favor.
Thanks, Nitesh. That's Nitesh Shah, head of Commodities and Macroeconomic Research at WisdomTree.